Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to share with you how you can reduce your sugar cravings in 4 easy steps. These are very simple steps that anyone can follow and that you can follow for a better life. You know, when we talk about cravings, they are not just cravings. They have an effect on our health, on our energy level, on our mood. So let's get started with step number 1. All right, so the first thing is to have balanced meals with protein and healthy fat. Why? Because when you eat something with a good amount of protein and healthy fat, those nutrients will help to stabilize your blood sugar. And we all know how the story goes. When your blood sugar rises, then it causes insulin release. High insulin level leads to hunger, craving for more food. And at the same time, your body is telling you to store the excess glycogen or the excess energy from that food that you had. And then, when your glycogen stores are full, well, what else do you think it will do? It will convert that extra energy into body fat. So having protein and healthy fat in your diet will help you to avoid storing a lot of body fat because your glycogen stores are already full. For example, if you have a snack like this, which is yogurt with some nuts, you're getting both protein and fat from the yogurt and from the nuts. And by doing this, you're preventing those blood sugar spikes that leads to craving, and also you're preventing excessive fat gain. Another way to look at this is to understand the role of these nutrients in your metabolism. Protein requires a lot of energy to digest, absorb, and use by your body. So when you consume protein, it keeps you feeling full for a longer period of time, because a lot of energy has been used up by your body just to break down the protein into amino acids before it can be used for other things. So the bottom line is this: try to make sure every meal that you take contains a good amount of protein and healthy fat. That way, you won't crave for sugary food too often. Now, the second step that you need to take is stay hydrated. This is so important. I remember a time in my life when I was looking haggard, tired. My skin was not glowing, and my eyes were just dull and lifeless. And one day I went to the doctor, and I explained everything to him. I told him I've lost weight, I don't feel energetic, I'm not hungry, I'm not thirsty. But he said the problem is right here. He pointed to my mouth and said, "You're dehydrated." Can you imagine? Since that day, I decided to always carry a water bottle around and drink water constantly throughout the day. And guess what happened? All the symptoms disappeared. My skin started glowing. I began to feel energetic again. So staying hydrated is very important, especially when you're trying to reduce your craving for sugary food. When you are hydrated, you are less likely to confuse thirst for hunger, and that is one way that you will avoid unnecessary snacking. Also, drinking water helps to flush out toxins from your body, and that automatically makes you healthier and more energetic. Sometimes we get tired and we crave for something sweet because there are toxins in our body and we want our body to get rid of them. By staying hydrated, you are helping your body to remove all the bad stuff that could cause discomfort or make you feel low. And another interesting fact about drinking water is that it helps to flatten your belly in no time. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? You should watch my video on why you should start drinking more water today. The link is right here. The third step is to get enough sleep. Yes, sleep. We always overlook the importance of sleep, but it is very crucial when it comes to weight loss and craving for sugary food. So listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. Getting enough sleep helps to maintain a healthy hormonal balance in your body. And hormones play a very big role in your appetite. There are some hormones that tells us we are hungry, and there are other hormones that tells us we are full. If your body is well rested, then those hormones will be released in the right quantity. And this will prevent you from craving for sugary food. For example, when you don't sleep enough, your ghrelin hormone, which tells you that you are hungry, will rise, while the leptin hormone, which tells you that you're full, will fall. As a result, you begin to crave for sugary food. And in this case, the best way to deal with this situation is to lie down and rest. Sometimes we think we're hungry, but in reality what we need is just some rest. When you get enough sleep, you will be able to function optimally and also make the right decisions regarding what you put into your mouth. Also, lack of sleep triggers the release of the cortisol hormone. Cortisol is a stress hormone, and whenever you are stressed, the best thing you can do for yourself is to find a way to relax or to distract yourself from whatever is stressing you. That way, you won't be tempted to reach out for the first food that you see in order to comfort yourself. So please always prioritize your mental health and also get enough sleep. The fourth and final step is to manage stress and gradually reduce sugar intake. The reason why I'm saying gradually reduce sugar is because when you suddenly cut off sugar from your diet, you might experience something known as sugar detox. This is where you experience unpleasant symptoms like headache, fatigue, irritability, anxiety, and so on. But when you gradually reduce the amount of sugar that you take, your body will slowly adjust to the new changes, and you won't experience any of these unpleasant symptoms. You will be able to reduce your craving for sugary food without going through any stress. Now, let me show you how you can do this effectively. Let's say today is Monday. On Monday, you will identify all the foods that contain added sugar and you will note them down. Then on Tuesday, you will avoid those foods and replace them with healthy alternatives. For example, if you usually have sugary breakfast cereals, then replace it with oatmeal or boiled egg. Or if you usually have donuts for tea break, then replace it with fruits or raw vegetables. And do this until Sunday. At the end of the week, you will evaluate yourself and see how you have fared. Then make necessary adjustments and continue. This is a gradual process that you need to be patient with. Just be consistent, and you will definitely succeed. Another way to reduce your craving for sugary food is to distract yourself whenever you want to give in to temptation. You can go for a walk or call your friend or engage in any activity that will keep you busy until the craving passes. Also, reduce the amount of time you spend watching TV. Instead, you can use that time to read a book or watch educational videos. So, whenever you're free and you have nothing to do, your mind will automatically wander to food. And when this happens, you must distract yourself. If you really want to be successful with this, you have to be firm and committed. Don't allow yourself to give in to temptation. If you feel like giving up, then watch my video on why you should never give up. The link is right here. And if you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed and see you soon.